Look, inherently, I go around saying I'm God. So I think maybe that should answer that question. I believe I'm the beginning and the end, at least in my life.
Hi. Yeah. On this episode, I want us to talk about two topics, right? So I was watching Mpho Dagada, which is one of my. I'm not a political person, right? I'm not a political person, but if there's one person who made me kind of look at politics a little bit, is this guy Mpho, a very intelligent dude. I think we're in the same age or something. A very intelligent dude. Um, with another intelligent man called Penuel. Yeah, I really loved the conversation that they had, especially on politics and whatever. I think I will leave the link in the comment section because I believe that most people have to know those things they were talking about, especially about economy. Yeah, you get my point. I really loved the conversation that they had. But I just picked up two things I would really love to address. So, without wasting your time and my time and everybody's time, subscribe, hit the bell for further notifications, like, comment, and yeah, thank you for letting me waste your time. And yeah, let's get on with it.
I'm a black man with a dark skin. I'm a blessed man with some great things. You just saved me like a Viking, while the devil thought it might just.
Look, inherently, I go around saying I'm God. So I think maybe that should answer that question. I believe I'm the beginning and the end, at least in my life. And everything that I see is a manifestation of myself. My belief system is premised on consciousness. It's premised on everything that exists because you exist. Therefore, you are the God. And look, I'll say this, right? And yeah, these are the things that end up being sound bites, and it's whack. I believe every being on the planet is inferior to me, whether present or past. Because as I said, I believe I'm God, and everything is a manifestation of myself. Be it the Christian God, be it Leonardo da Vinci, be it Kanye West, be it Bill Gates, I believe I created all of them through my consciousness.
Okay, first of all, this is not an attack to anybody, right? This is not an attack to anybody. But now, the point I want to make is that one thing the enemy wants us to do is not to worship him, but is to worship ourselves. Meaning that the minute I think that I am a God in a certain way, that's where the problem begins. It means that I do not need God. If there's one thing that people do not understand about the enemy, is that his ultimate goal is not to make you worship him, but it's for you to worship self. When you worship self, there's so much pride, and the amount of pride that is there repels God away. Mind you, the Bible tells us that God humbles the proud and he uplifts the humble. The more pride you have, the more God walks away from you. So what the enemy wants from you is you to worship yourself. So he fills you with pride.
Look, I'll say this, right? And yeah, these are the things that end up being sound bites, and it's whack. I believe every being on the planet is inferior to me, whether present or past. Because as I said, I believe I'm God, and everything is a manifestation of myself. Be it the Christian God, be it Leonardo da Vinci, be it Kanye West, be it Bill Gates, I believe I created all of them through my consciousness.
Now, those who were once like me, those who were once into conspiracy theories like me, will know of a man named David Icke. David Icke, I used to read his stuff, I used to watch his videos, right? David Icke preached a lot about consciousness. Consciousness in the sense that he would say that the next person does not exist. They just exist because of your consciousness. Meaning that everything that is here, the cars, the cars, the houses, the people, your friends, they do not exist. But they exist because of you created them. It's your consciousness.
Consciousness is the word I'm using for what we really are. All that is, has been, ever will be. And consciousness has an experience within this reality if it chooses to.
This is the same thing that Penuel is saying, that everything that exists, it exists because of He created it. But what disqualifies this whole concept of consciousness is the fact that our thought processes are not the same. How you think is not how I think. Obviously, I consume different things, right? I consume different things. So my mentality won't be like your mentality, right? Your mindset won't be like my mindset. My thought process won't be like your thought process, right? Now, let's say Penuel was right.
Be it the Christian God, be it Leonardo da Vinci, be it Kanye West, be it Bill Gates, I believe I created all of them through my consciousness.
Now, everybody knows Kanye West. If our thought processes are not the same, how is it that he created Kanye West and I created Kanye West, you created Kanye West? If everything that exists because of we created those things through our consciousness, we would not create the same thing. In fact, we would not exist to each other. Because I would be in my own world, you would be in your own world.
Look, inherently I go around saying I'm God. So I think maybe that should answer that question. I believe I'm the beginning and the end.
So the mentality that says I am God or I can be a God or human beings are God, that disqualifies the fact that we need God in our lives, right? It eliminates the fact that we are just merely creation. But what disqualifies that mentality and that thought is that human beings are finite, meaning that human beings are limited. You as a human being, you need food, you need water, you need air. You also need shelter to survive. Another thing is that you as a human being, you have a beginning, you have an end. While God has no beginning, He has no end, you have a beginning, you have an end. There's a day you came into this world, there's a day your life began, there will be a day your life ends. So there's no way that you can be a God. You never created anything. God created human beings, God created everything that is in this world. No human being has the power to give life. It's easy to be led astray by these people because of they've got big platforms, because of they sound intelligent, and the position that life has put them in, that position makes you to trust them like automatically, right? Another thing is that they know that you do not read. They know that you do not consume information that's going to make you a critical thinker. For somebody who has got such a powerful voice like Penuel, for example, it's easy for him to lead so many people astray, for him to lead people. He can even start a cult. There are those who are going to follow him. Now, whenever you listen to influencers, whenever you listen to celebrities, whenever you listen to politicians and people that are powerful, do not switch off your brain. Do not switch off your thinking capacity. Consume as much information as you can so that you can know what to take from these people and know what not to take. So read as much as you can, research as much as you can, watch documentaries about these things. Understand understand different topics. I remember there was a time I was obsessed with knowing everything. I would download a PDF that talks about a woman's body. I would download a PDF that talks about psychology. For me to come across the guys like David Icke is because I wanted to know. Yeah, at some point I loved conspiracy theories, so that's how I came across David Icke. So I'm saying, read your Bible, research about things, get to know about things, expand your understanding, because of these people know that people do not read, people do not consume information, people are lazy to read. And yeah, the channel is growing, by the way, and thank you so much to everybody who keeps on subscribing. Please share, please subscribe, please like, please comment, and yeah, thank you so much for supporting this platform. And until the next time, God bless.